Oh, no doubt you probably heard about the PPP SBA program. It is back and available again. And if you go to Google that now, if you put in PPP, you're going to get 99 million websites. But at least the SBA is right on top. I don't know if they paid. It looks like they didn't, but that's the source. But the more important, you don't have time to go through 90 million. But I'll show you a little trick too. What you can do is on this, see over here on tools, because you don't need 99 million. You could cut it down by going, see, anytime here. And this is a new program. So maybe just put in the past week. Okay. Now you cut that down quite a bit. I don't know exactly because it doesn't say, but you know it's not 99 million anymore, and it may be a little more. But I think here's all you have to do. You can forget all about this because the SBA doesn't even take applications. So you could find out about the program of the SBA, but the real people are the people who send in the applications and fill it out for you. Okay. And that right now is limited to community banks. Okay, so what you want to do, to me, you don't have to read all those stories about the PPP. You don't have to go to SBA to PPP. Just go to this website. It's icba.org. And you want to find a local community bank because these are the banks that the government wants to work with because they're aimed at small business. So if you're wondering, hey, is my credit good enough to apply for this? Am I too old? Am my nose too big? Or I haven't been in business long enough? Or I haven't lost enough money? All those kinds of things. Everybody is guessing. Me, all the other so-called experts on this, they're guessing. But the answer that really counts is the person sending in the application. And that's the banks. And what you do, see, that's what I mean. This is the only website you need, icba.org, okay? And there's a phone number you need, okay? To find that phone number, you put I'm going to put my 20895, that's from home. To find what banks are where where I used to live. And it searches, and there is a boatload, okay? So they're all over. And so all you have to do is start going down these banks, okay? And you call these banks. Because don't forget, the banks are the ones that fill out, it's their neck on the line with this. So they want to be sure. But you don't pay them any money. See, these are the government's going to pay them. So call a few of these, and you'll get here. See, I put that on. Here's their phone number. Call them. Hey, I want to apply for the PPP. Can I apply at your bank? That's all you have to do. And they'll say yes or no. And then if they say yes, then you say, hey, I'm worried if I'm eligible. Is there somebody I could talk to there if my situation really is good for a PPP? Or should I just go to the bathroom if that happens? Oh, I'm going to use that joke till for 10 years, as long as I have this program, right? It gives me material, dad joke stuff. So anyway, that's all you have to do. So start, if you're wondering about this small business loan from the SBA. Now, this is not a loan. It's a loan that you don't pay back. So they forgive the loan as long as you use the loan for what your salary or for certain other things that are all laid out there. So, but your salary's included. So that's why it's not really a loan. It's a lot better than that because you don't have to pay it back forever. Okay. So, and they made it easier than the first time. So all the horror stories that you heard about the first time, they're trying to make it better, but who knows, right? But money's money. Okay. So you want to know about this money. So this is what you do. It's icba.org. You go and put in your zip code, find out the badge. Here's another one, Eagle Bank. See, it's right here. It's really easy. Bank, you sit on the phone. So it's going to take a half hour, maybe an hour if you want to call 4 or 5. Because if you just call one and one of them says, well, no, because they don't like you for some reason. You can't take answer from one person because there's too many options. So you have to go and get turned down by all the cheerleaders who won't go out with you, not just one. So that's what you have to do. So call 3 or 4 or 5 of these things just to make sure. And now then you have the power. And you don't have to believe any of this bullshit that's on the internet. People trying to, and some are good, of course, but even if they are good, the real answer is from the people giving out the money. And these people are the gatekeepers for you getting the money. So why go to some third party when you go right to the first party, as they used to say, or betting on horse races, oh, I know somebody's going to win the next horse. I got it right from the horse's mouth. Yes, this is getting it right from the horse's mouth, whether you win or not, instead of going to all these people in the middle. So it's icba.org. You go there, call up, talk to somebody about that. And listen, you don't have to worry about jargon. You're talking to a person in English most of the time, maybe. And to understand all your fears or whatever about applying, hey, I can't do this. And what about that? Or what? You call them, because they're the people you have to deal with to get the money anyway. So you deal with them now, because they're the final word. Before you fill out the application, and the application goes into SBA and they're the final word. But see, they want to get you approved, so they'll know. And that's what you want to do. So all this other stuff, that's why the internet just gets in more trouble and more questions. And then that question will lead another question. You don't have that. So you search the internet for 2 hours. And still don't have a real answer for that. Forget all that. Forget about the internet. Forget about researching some expert who has crazy videos on YouTube. Go right to the horse's mouth and get the answer for sure. We live in a open society most of the time, right? So use it.